could you tell us a little bit about Advantage Resourcing?
Advantage Resourcing is a very large national and international staffing firm that provides temporary staffing as well as permanent placement both here in the United States and both in Europe and Asia Pac. In our company, although it sounds very simple, and staffing is a very simple business, what we have is a huge amount of data requirements, because as we provide our talent and our services and as our associates go to work for the different companies, we need to track information, we need to monitor that information. And although it sounds a very simple business, it gets very complex with the data requirements. And so one of the challenges that we have always had is the ability to roll up data, the ability to identify data, to be able to take data and put it in a meaningful format to make good business decisions. And we, probably like all other companies, have utilized Excel spreadsheets to the maximum. And so trying to move information around via Excel spreadsheets for consolidation purposes is always a very difficult task and very hard to do. What we've called it and trying to share with our executive team is not just a business analytics or a business intelligence project, it's really re-engineering the way we report information to make better business decisions. And so we sort of started at the very beginning and say, how do we deliver information? How do we gather information? How do we sort information? And most importantly, how do we roll it up to the specific levels of managers within the company to make good, sound business decisions? What we found out is the reports that any company creates, sometimes you need to have a goal in mind. The goal needs to be that all reports are a result of the transactions. So we can drill back to the individual transactions, and a lot of reporting tools won't let you go back to the transactional level. So we wanted to say that. The other goal that we had was we wanted to have a single version of the truth. And if we didn't have a single version of the truth, what that meant was many organizations will use standalone or different tools to aggregate their information or bring it up, or they actually have different front office systems and back office systems that you're trying to bring together. To do that, you have multiple versions of the truth. So you find that your people are constantly trying to reconcile reports to say what is the truth in this circumstances. And that was one of our biggest goals that we want to have, is a single version of the truth and the ability to drill down to the data at the transactional level. And if we did those two things, then any report that we created would be accurate and sound to make good business decisions. For the different organizational levels, they did not want to look at hundreds of pages of information. They wanted to have it in a clear, concise document that they could see on airplanes and going from place to place, and they really could tell the temperature of the organization by that dashboard. That's really what it is. It's not an answer of all answers, but it tells them exactly what's going on with the company. And most importantly, it's a single version of the truth, and it was built from the individual transactions. So what they were getting was a good, accurate document. What we do, we selected the tool that we're going to use, which was Cognos and TM1, and then we selected eCapital to be our business partner to help us implement it, because we really didn't have the knowledge or the expertise in-house to do that, and we needed a partner that had the skills and abilities to implement that particular software.